Hello and welcome to the Stateside Road Warrior with me, Movie Scouser 007, where we play American Truck Simulator. It's been a few weeks since I've played this, and there's been an update since then. But let's just check out the world map to see where we are. We're still in Ehrenberg, so it's not a big enough update to have moved me back to San Francisco, as has been the case. If you look at the map, we are now in a situation where we are we only have to add, three cities, 2 cities in California, one city in, no, that's not in Nevada. Truckee, 3 cities in California, we've done everything in Nevada, and 3 cities in Arizona. So yes, we have visited everywhere in Nevada. So it's just Hornbrook, Truckee and Oakdale in California, and Sierra Vista, San Simon and Grand Canyon Village in Arizona. We are not far from getting New Mexico. They've been showing jobs. They've been oh dear. I'm starting inauspiciously. They've been showing pictures of New Mexico, so we are not far off. So actually, just to go back to Ehrenberg, where are we? So I've got a feeling, and I'm right, that the only thing we can do in Ehrenberg is get some fuel. I don't think we can even sleep in Ehrenberg. Let's see how tired we are. Just quickly go to see how tired we are. Ooh, and yeah, we're alright actually. Right, let's quickly get ourselves a job then. Let's go to the freight market and remind the game that we're in Ehrenberg. Alright, we can only go to Eureka in California, Redding in California, or Nogales. And we've been to all of these places. Really? This is it. This is all it's got for me. Okay. That's a 21-hour journey. That's a 19-hour journey. That's a 7-hour journey. Alright. Redding it is. Redding in California. It's a bit disappointing, I've got to be honest. Alright, let's let's go pick up the load. Oh no, there is a place to stay. What's the matter with me? Alright. Alright. Let's do that. Let's clear the journey. No, no, no. I'm confused. I'm confused. So it's here. Here we go. Here we go. This is where we go in. So we'll get ourselves some fuel, because why wouldn't we? And then we'll... yeah. Alright, engine off. So, $2.35 per gallon, and we're putting 38.52 gallons in for $91. Let's go get some rest here, and then hopefully by the time we've rested we should have more choice. Alright, so parking brake on, engine off, and let's have a rest. And one more. That should do it actually. So two rest cycles. Right, let's go and see what the job market's like now. So freight market, and then remind the Sholo, Phoenix, Sholo, still offering Reading, and that's it. Alright, okay. Alright, let's put our lights on. Right. So where are we picking up our load from? Oh, we're going in the wrong way. Going out the wrong way. So we're picking up our load from Charged, which is where we thought the exit was. Alright. So here we go. Alright. Let's use this clumsy system. That's not friendly. Let's take the job, because Sholo's just too damn close. So it's around the corner. And there it is. Right, okay. There we go, right. And you can see the little one to go. Alright, now we're off. Alright, let's head to Reading. Alright, let's give it a wide berth so we don't hit those posts. Where are we? Oh, we're having real problems. Come on. Alright, come on. As you can tell, it's been a while since I've done this. as I'm having real problems just getting it done. There's nothing coming. There we go. Right, hang on. There we go. That's more like it. We just about avoided a find, I reckon. So let's get myself situated better in the seat. There we go. Right, off we go. Yeah, keep it in 13th because we. So I'm kind of hoping this all works. I'm trialing recording the audio from the microphone in Audacity, in addition to recording it in game with GeForce Experience, just in case, because I want. But I noticed that the GeForce Experience is kind of the Audacity is kind of peaking, which means it probably won't. Are you kidding me? Oh, they did an update recently. In fact, I put the update on before I could start playing. I had to put an update on before I could start playing the game. So the fact that that's still not working annoys the hell out of me. I have bought Alpha Camera, a couple of extra trucks, and I've recruited a couple of extra drivers. You'll notice that our money has gone down to $64,587. I just got tired of waiting for a dealership to appear in-game. Let's just bring the speed down. Just keep it at 55 until we can go a little bit faster than 55. Can't just. There we go. So we found a sweet spot on the accelerator to keep us at about 55. Oh no, that's not a sweet spot at all. That's the antithesis of a sweet spot. Yeah, so it's been a while since I've played. Been a while. It's been absolutely roasting in the United Kingdom. Sorry. In fact, not yesterday. Today is the 22nd of August. 21st of. Oh, must be. You're kidding me. I just completely forgot about this accelerator. Yesterday, the 21st of June, 2017. I think it was then, or it might have been the 20th. The hottest day since 40 years, I think. The hottest day in something like 40 years. It was unbearable. Absolutely unbearable. God, I'm knocking stuff all over the place and I'm trying to put my water bottle down. I'm trying to move cables that are all over the place, as my cable management currently sucks. Actually, I don't need the wipers anymore. I haven't needed the wipers for some time. Let's just stay in this lane. So yes, it's been unbearably hot, and in fact I did want to record last week, but it's just been too hot the last couple of weeks to do any kind of recording, and so I did have a spare video to put up, and so I did that, but it's just not been possible. The computer wouldn't have been able to cope with the heat. and there's a cop car. There's just, I wouldn't have been able to record the gameplay. I wouldn't have been able to, the computer wouldn't have been happy performing during gameplay, and then it would have been deeply unhappy editing. It's rain again. Deeply unhappy during the editing process, and then again during the rendering process. It just, I mean, it would have pumped out so much heat. It would have been ridiculous. So it's still quite hot now. It's still a little bit sticky and unpleasant. So there's that. But I think I can probably get away with the. Oh, she was speeding again. So we're all right for fuel. We're all right for sleep. So let's just take a quick gander at our situation. So we have 32.5 hours in which to get this to its destination. We'll need to sleep in 11 3/4 hours, and it should take us 16.5 hours. So we've got not quite, but twice as much time as we, almost twice as much time as we need. We are going to have to rest before we get to our destination. So there's that. Now we're being kept below 55 just by the weight of the load and the gradient of the road that we are travelling on, which is good. It's just been hello. There we go. I forget all of the buttons between every journey. I forget all of the buttons. So, oh, look at that fantastic wind film. That's just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, I got lost in the game there for a second. I'm really driving, I'm going into driving zombie mode. So I have, I'm a bit annoyed with myself. For my PlayStation gaming, I use a device called an Nvidia Game Capture HD2. It's a little plastic box. It comes with a remote control, and it plugs in to the the USB goes from my PlayStations into the back of this device, and then from the back of this device into the back of the television. And I capture video games through that. In fact, I captured a couple of Euro Truck Simulator 2 videos using it. The last of the videos, in fact, yeah, it would have been video 100 until, I don't know, 105 or something. And I've managed to lose the remote control for it, and the remote control is pretty important. Most functions rely on this flipping remote control. So yeah, so there's that, which is a smidge irritating. So I've had, and unfortunately, if they've got a thing called Game Center, which is an app you can use to control it. But the trouble is, in order for it to work, your your capture box has to be physically connected to the internet. It doesn't have a wireless facility inside it, which is flipping irritating. So my PlayStations and TV and all of that setup is nowhere near the router that I have connected to my internet, which means that I've had to buy a cable, a 5-foot Ethernet cable, to connect my HD game capture box to my router, so that curses. Where's the police car? I don't see the police car. Oh, there he is. So I've bought a 5-foot cable to connect my router to the internet, which is, you know, an expense, a £12 expense I didn't want. But there you go. So that's annoying. My problem is I don't know whether the remote controller's in the house or not, because I took this game capture device to a place called Exmoor with me. Oh no, I'm not doing that. I don't need the lights anymore, do I? Alright, the speed limit's 30. And I don't know whether I've left this remote control in Exmoor or not, so I am going to have to find the email address of the people who own the property that we rented in Exmoor and find out whether this remote control is on the house or not. Well, excuse me, I'm thirsty. It's hot. Whew, sheesh. Trying to stay under 30. It's quite difficult. So when we hit single digits on time left in journey, then we will look for somewhere to rest. Come on, second was just... No. Here we go, back onto another big road. Doing alright so far. I don't think we've hit anything yet, and in fact we haven't. We haven't repaired our truck because there was nowhere to repair it in Ehrenberg. But another thing that we did is, in addition to buying 2 extra lorries, another thing we did was we upgraded. In fact, we had to. We upgraded our base in San Francisco, so we've still got a spare berth in San Francisco for extra trucks. But now that the business has 4 trucks in it, hopefully we should start making money a bit faster. And it might just be that we need to get rid of our existing driver, the first guy we hired, just because he doesn't seem to be pulling in the dollars. And we do need... It's all about the dollar. Hello! I don't know what the heck that was about. I apologise. Alright, so we are still trucking away. Bakersfield, California. Oh, we got some income. Pavel, one of our new drivers, he's already out earning our initial driver, but Pavel has leveled up. I like it. Go Pavel. Oh, actually, it's up to 62, which is bad. Still haven't been able to sort out that problem with the brake being permanently on. Don't understand why. Doesn't do it in Euro Truck Simulator 2. Don't understand why. But the brake is still on. Alright, come on, scrub some speed off without scrubbing too much off. There we go. That looks like we're slightly losing. Oh, we are hitting an upper gradient there. I think they've released an additional truck. It's obviously a big nose truck, and it's not what I want. They kind of implied that the VNL, the Volvo VNL trucks would be available in this game, and we're a year and a half in nearly. No, I don't see no VNL. I want my damned VNL. I love my Volvo. Give me my damn Volvo, butter. Give me my damn Volvo. I want my damn Volvo. Alright, now we're scrubbing speed because of gradient and for no other reason, so that's fine. And I think we need to drop a gear. And we need to drop another gear. Oh, he's been pulled over. Buddy's been pulled over. Let's get into the slow track lane. Steep grades ahead. Let's get some speed with some extra gear. With an extra gear. I don't know what that sign reads, I can't read it. Runaway truck ramp. Runaway truck ramp. That's, we don't call them runaway truck ramps here, we call them escape roads in the United Kingdom. Alright, we are going a bit fast. We are going to have to take this exit here. So let's do that. Let's take this exit. Don't need to indicate anymore. The West Side Freeway. Is it? Can't be right. West Side Freeway. Don't think there is such a thing. And they're normally numbered or lettered. It looks like we're getting onto the 5. That's more like it. Mind you, I suppose they do have Pacific Coast Highway. I think is a. I don't know enough about US geography, I'm afraid, to speak with conviction. So, for those who care about football, and I know you do, I know you've been waiting, I know I can sense it that you've been saying, but it's all very well talking about this trucking stuff, Stephen, but when are you going to talk about the mighty Reds, Liverpool Football Club, Well, this is when I'm going to do it right now, people. It's what the Americans would call the off-season. I don't know what, we don't have a word for it. I don't think we need to. It's, I suppose actually it's probably pre-season. June is when we can start. The 1st of June is when we can the transfer window opens, which is when football teams can start acquiring the services of new players, and it looks very much like Liverpool have acquired Roma attacking midfielder Mohamed Salah, or Mo Salah. That looks like the medical happened today, Thursday the 22nd of June 2017. We did try to acquire the services of central defender Virgil van Dijk from Southampton, but that one got a bit messy. I wouldn't be at all surprised if that one still goes ahead, because I think the player was quite keen on joining Liverpool and working with Jurgen Klopp, our head coach, our manager, as it were. So we've got a midfielder, we've got an attacking midfielder. Looks like we are in for either a winger or a striker, in addition to our central defender. I mean, I would say we urgently need a left back, but I'm not Klopp, and Klopp seems to be happy to continue playing midfielder James Milner at left side of defence. So he's the manager. He's won 2 Bundesligas with Bayern Munich. He's won the Bundespokal, which is the German Cup, which is more than we've won in the last 5 years. So it's about time we had some silverware come our way. Oh, thirsty, I tell you. Just checking around us. 58. So I'm quite excited about New Mexico. I'm quite excited about having a new state in the game, but I worry. February 2016 this game came out. It's now June 2017, and we have 3 states, and we're about to have a 4th. Oh, I cannot bypass this way station. I have got to go to this way station, so that's cool. Let's go and get ourselves weighed. Oh, a loan installment's gone out. Right, that guy has weighed himself, so we can go through. Although we did stall, which was irritating. Oh, there we go, £57,324. You'll notice that I use imperial measurements in this game, and I use metric measurements in Euro Truck Simulator 2. That's just because that's what's used locally, and that's the reason. Oh, hello. He's letting me out. Or rather, he got spooked and decided to get out of my way. So, 9.5 hours left. I have 6.5 before I have to rest. And... oh, hello. 26... we're going to go one more rest stop before we pull over. Oops, sorry, it's getting the road. So the next truck stop is the one that we pull over at, and we fuel up, and then we get some sleep. Talking 2 hours, midday. That means we're going to be driving at night. Oh, that sucks. I should have taken that extra rest cycle. Yep, I should have definitely taken that extra rest cycle at the beginning. Oops, sorry for the waving of the view. I'm slugging water. Right. So Liverpool need 3 first choice, first team players to slot straight in, and we also need 2 players that have got potential to become first team players in the next couple of years. That is what I want to see Liverpool Football Club doing. We've started the process with Mohamed Salah, who would definitely slot straight in. He's not a striker, but it seems from reports that he wants the number 9 shirt. If you're not familiar with football, or as Americans would call it, soccer, then the number 9 is traditionally worn by your best striker, the person most likely to score your goals, whose job is essentially only to score your goals. There's an 11-man team plays on it, so if you're not familiar with the process, the number 1 is usually worn by the goalkeeper. 2 and 3 are usually worn by your central defenders. 4 and 5 by your left and right wingers. 6, 7, 8, 10, 11 and 6, 7, 8 and 11 usually by midfielders, and 9 and 10 by strikers. But your main striker usually wears the number 9. The big numbers for Liverpool Football Club, the iconic shirt numbers worn by players that have gone down in history for Liverpool, have been 7, 8, 9 and 10. So 7 worn by Kenny Dalglish, Kevin Keegan and Luis Suarez. The number 8 worn by Steven Gerrard. The number 10 worn by John Barnes, Peter Beardsley. So it's an important, and I think and Felipe Coutinho. So those are our important numbers. Those are our flashy numbers. Oops, frightened that car. That's not good. Oof. Scrub a little speed off, just there we go. And he got by us. Good, good, good. So no rest stop yet. We're down to 7 3/4 hours left. 5 before we have to rest, that's fine. It'd be interesting to see how we cope with coast-to-coast journeys. I'm thinking that by the time, well, mind you, it's probably going to take about 30 years before we get to the east coast of the United States. And in fact, the east coast of the United States is the most densely packed part of the United States, which is also troubling, because I would imagine that's going to require the most work. So my concern is that when we get to the east coast of the United States, it's going to take longer to produce each of those states. Some of them cannot possibly be released on their own. I mean, Rhode Island is just ridiculously small. If they release Rhode Island as a state on its own and charge full whack for it, I will be super annoyed. I've got to be honest. I will be so annoyed. That will be just stabbing people in the back. But we've got a long time before we get to Rhode Island becoming a thing for us. At the moment we're just going to concentrate on California, Nevada and Arizona, and then just have itchy fingers waiting for New Mexico. It would be really interesting to sit down and chat with Pavel Sabor, who's the guy that leads SCS, to see how he sees. Oh crikey! What the hell? Thanks a bunch. Just to see how he sees this mapping out, how long he thinks they will take to do each map. The other thing is, obviously, the longer this takes, the more the more that technology moves on in the time it takes to do this. I mean, the technology from 5 years ago is almost unrecognizable. I mean, the games that you can produce. If you looked at Euro Truck Simulator 2, when it was released in 2013, so we're in 17 now. We're in 4 years. That's Euro Truck Simulator 2's been out, and if you look at original video footage of it from 2013 and then look at footage now, you can see that they've made improvements, and you can see this game looks prettier than original footage of. I wouldn't look at my original footage, because my original footage was being sourced from a version of the game with the graphics settings set at their lowest possible setting, and then being videoed on an iPhone pointing at the computer. I'm so annoyed with myself for losing that remote control. I really am. For the HD for the Avermedia Game Capture HD2, I really am super annoyed with myself. I was just thinking about if Catherine and I ever decided to have a year out in another country, which is entirely possible once we've reached a certain point in our lives, we might decide that we want to live and work in another country, and I would have to do what I was doing in New Zealand, which is gaming on a laptop. I've had a few thoughts about how we would do this. Obviously, I would, rather than using a phone, I would capture with another game capture device, and I was thinking of acquiring the game capture mini, which uses an SD card to save the footage rather than a hard drive. So that would be one less thing I would have to worry about. And actually, no, I was thinking of acquiring a space mouse, which I could use. It's got a big dial that sort of moves left and right, forward and backwards, up and down, and I could use that for steering, for accelerating and braking, rather than having to use fingers. Rather than having to use keys. And then I would be the Space Mouse Road Warrior, which would be the funniest thing. I think that would be quite funny. I'm going a little faster. I'm kind. Where is he? Where is he? Where's the police car? I had a little jump there that surprised me. Just as I was talking, I was about to start talking about not speeding. I get a speeding fine. So yeah. So that's our second speeding fine. Or was it our third? Speeding fines, I'm afraid, are going to be a feature of my... Oh, come on, what? So that's either speeding fine number 4 or 3 or number 4. I can't remember. At this point, I'm just a bit peeved. So I'm now kind of looking for a place to rest. I mean, we've 4 hours to go, and I've got 2.5 hours to find a rest stop. I don't want to go to downtown Sacramento. This is annoying. I have clearly missed a rest stop stump somewhere. Alright. See if we can find another rest stop. So 2:20 and just under 4. We need to find a rest stop. Accessible and on the road. Whoop. Ah, come on. Hey, there's a rest stop. Can we get to it? No, we can't bloody get. We can't get to it. I don't think we can get to it. Well, that's just irritating. There is a rest stop and I can't get to it. I got just under 2 hours before I have to rest. Oh, speed. Oh, there's a way station, but I don't think you can rest at way stations, unfortunately. Are you kidding me? There have been journeys where I haven't been got once, and I've been got twice by the way stations now. Interesting. Also, there is a space for people to park. Why on earth am I not allowed to use it? Why can't I use that? Right, let's see. What? Oh, fuck. F off. That's ridiculous. Get stuffed. Shove your speeding fine up your jacksy. So that's either 4 grand or 5 grand. It looks like we've earned some money because we were at 62 and we're now at 64. So I don't know what that's about. Hour and a half. And in fact, we got 22 hours. So There's a police car there in the thing waiting for me on the side of the road, but I was doing 47 miles an hour. So, Yabu sucks to you, buddy. So far, still no damage to the load, which is good. Oh, yeah, the sleep thing just went red. Oh, look! Hey! A crop duster. Yeah, we should have stopped. We should have stopped some time ago. Yeah, in fact, we probably should have pulled off that road after we got... I think it was near Huron. We're going way too fast. Yeah, just over an hour left before we've got to rest. 2.5 hours before we reach our destination, so we're practically on top of where we're supposed to be going. And still no rest spot. I'm certain I missed one while I was gabbing about Liverpool. Alright, man, I've still got an hour. Back off, alright? Back off, buddy. I've still got an hour. I would, if I wasn't searching for a rest stop, just pull out and blast past them, but if I do that, a rest stop will appear on the horizon and I won't be able to get to it. Is how that usually works for me. Yeah, he's got bored with that as well. But that has given me a bit of breathing room in front. So 44 minutes. I don't think we're going to get a rest stop. I think we're going to start getting fines and we're going to start blanking out. So concentrating on the map and the road in front, so I'm looking at the GPS map and I'm trying to keep an eye on the road ahead, make sure that if someone pulls a handbraker on me. Oh hello, did you see the shadow of the biplane crop dusting just pass over us? Quite low on fuel as well, actually, I've noticed. So a truck stop with fuel would be really nice right about now. Yeah, I know. 14 minutes. Alright, so we've probably got about an hour before it starts blacking me out and I start crashing into stuff. And it forces you to crash into stuff as well. It doesn't matter how still you hold the wheel, it forces you to crash. It forces you to steer left and right, which ends up being just essentially a way you crashing into stuff. I've got to come off here. I can see. Yeah, there's a sign to Reading. So, a minute. Let's get our lights on. Turn that off. Alright, and let's see if there's a rest stop in our future anywhere around here. So, we're going to be I know, buddy. Me too. Thanks, mate. Good job. So we're now at 0 minutes. We have to find a rest stop somewhere. And we really want one with fuel. And that looks like a rest stop. I can see a rest stop coming around the corner. I don't think it has any fuel though. So that's going to be our next issue. Is fuel. I think it's just an area to stop and pull over. I don't think it's it's nothing elaborate. But I don't care about that. Oh, there's a fuel stop on the road over there. Right. Excellent. Right, so, engine off, parking brake on. And we get some rest. Right then. Engine on, parking brake off. Let's... Oh, we got some income. Donald got some income. He's one of our new drivers. I'm no longer in need of rest. We are now just in need of fuel. But we're so close to our destination. In fact, yeah, there's our destination. I think what we'll do is we'll get fuel at the beginning of the next journey. Yeah, I know. That's gone red. That's fantastic. What I might end up having to do is getting a tow to the nearest place with gas, because yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything. Oh well, it's a bit soon. This is our destination. So good. My flipping cables have slipped under the oh, this is a damned easy one. That's fine. There we go. Well, that was ridiculously easy. Alright then, so parking brake on, engine off. Let's see how we did. Let's decouple and have at it. Excellent! Which is more than I can currently achieve in Euro Truck Simulator 2. I keep crashing the damn thing. So, we delivered empty pallets from Ehrenberg to Reading. We drove 755 miles and it took us 25 hours dead. We consumed 128.2 gallons of fuel, for which we got a base reward of $19,767 and 1,216 XP. We got a proficiency bonus for level 17 of $3,360 and a long distance delivery bonus for skill rank 4 of $2,875 and 304 XP. We also got a bonus for parking the trailer of a paltry 15 XP, but there you go. All of which gave us a grand total of $26,002 and 1,535 XP. This means that we are still a level 17 entrepreneur, but we, unless we have an absolutely catastrophic journey, in which case, in which we do 35% damage to the load and we crash a couple of times, I can't say how we can't possibly level up in the next journey. What this has meant that although we are still level 17, we now Stateside Road Warrior now has a lifetime experience of 35,730 XP. We're still aiming at 35,900 XP, so it's just 170 XP. Just 170 XP is all we need. Thank you very much for coming on this journey with me. Whether you watched a minute or whether you watched the whole thing, thank you for for riding shotgun with me. And if you enjoyed this video, please click that click that thumbs up button. And if you want to see more of these, please subscribe. And if you know anyone else who you think might like these videos, then you can, or you don't have to, but it'd be nice if you did. Let them know, because obviously the more, the merrier. But anyway, that's been this journey, and it's been fun. And until I see you in the next journey, I'll see you on the road.